beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day. Will you be mine? Let's see if we get some people on here. This is live at 1 for Chats with Father Orrin. Very nice.
Good afternoon, everybody. So good to be here with all of you. Just giving everybody a few moments to sign on.
You can say hi to Tim.
Hi, Tim. We can always count on you, brother.
Yeah, we can. We really can.
Night, day, it doesn't matter. You're
Yeah.
here for us,
You are
man.
so amazing.
So, hope everybody's doing pretty well. Hanging in there. Cool boots.
Oh, thank you.
You can't see her boots, but they're
No.
really cool.
Hey, Megan's on. Hi, Megan.
So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. If you have anything to ask, you can ask that now. Hurry up and type it because it takes a long time for it to come on. It takes like a minute or so. So hurry up and type it now. So if you have a question. No hurry, but hurry. Okay? No.
Oh, Anna's here. She asked one of the questions. That's good.
So, someone asked why there's no piano at the Mass right now. Well, the reality is that we have a smaller staff, and also we are practicing social distancing, and so our goal is to always have as small amount of people here as possible. If there is a bunch of us here, each of us are staying in our offices and not being around each other. So that is our goal. And so on most days, it's only myself, Leanne, and Rebecca. And I'm up in the front. One's over here on this side, one's over here on this side. And so that is how we are trying to stay healthy, okay? So that's the answer to that. There's no, I don't know. That's just how it is right now, okay? Will there still be weekly children's masses? The answer to that is yes. We didn't really know when the school was going to be off and on, and then even after school is over and all that kind of stuff, we didn't know how all that was going to work. But if there is a group of people that are going to show up for the Children's Mass every Thursday, we will continue to have that, okay? The kids have enjoyed it, awesome. So keep on coming, keep on showing up for that. So Angie and Pete Pavlovsky, I would say that correctly, they've been married for 53 years. So God bless them and congratulations. Angie, you're going straight to heaven. 53 years.
Yay.
With Pete, right? So, someone asked about the Apostles' Creed, how it says he descended into hell. Well, the one, creed that we say for Mass doesn't mention that at all, actually. And so that's what we say for our Mass. But for the Rosary, we say the Apostles' Creed, and it does say descend into hell. And that is the proper translation, I'll say. It's the one that's in the Roman Missal, and so that is the translation that we are using right now. It's not right or wrong, but the translation for the Roman Missal, they have gone back into the Latin, and they have really tried to express what the original prayers really meant to say. And so hell it was. He descended into hell. And that's important, because not only did he go amongst the dead, but he also went into hell. And so he knows what can happen to us, and he knows how to suffer, and he knows how to die, and he knows how to depend on his Heavenly Father. And so that's important. And sometimes in our culture it sounds better, or it doesn't sound as harsh, but with our faith, I think we need to be harsh and we need to be real, because if we don't behave, then we're gonna burn. There was a priest growing up that I had, and he gave me this bumper sticker, and I'll never forget it. It said, heaven or hell, turn or burn. And I just love that so much.
Sorry.
Because it's true, right? So all of us are trying to get to heaven, right? So let's keep trying, right? Why does the stigmata appear in the palm of the hand instead of the wrist area? The Shroud of Turin shows that Christ was nailed to the cross through the wrist. So, yes, there has been lots of studies and lots of science out there about that whenever someone was crucified, they would have been nailed here, because there is a bone that goes like this. I think it goes like this.
The two tendons.
Like two tendons or whatever, like right here. And so it was able to hold them up.
Yeah.
But you also see people tied up, to crosses a lot, and different things like that. So how does St. Francis, Padre Pio, and all these different saints that had the stigmata, why is it always here? Well, popular belief, spiritual belief, tradition, like small T tradition. I'm not talking about a big T tradition, but small T tradition is that the wounds were in his hands. Okay, and so to express that spiritual belief, and it would show up on the hands, because most of the people out there don't really understand about this. It's just getting to where the faithful, for the most part, are pretty educated. All the church is educated around the world, so people are asking these questions. People used to not ask so many questions, but now you guys are smart now, and so you know stuff. So you're like, well, how is it in the hand? So it's more of a spiritual thing. And whenever something comes from God, God meets us where we are. He speaks to us, and so most of us, it would be here in the hand. Okay. So I hope I answered that question. Okay. Is there any other things to ask today as you were thinking about different things out there today?
Tim asked, when will the video be ready that we've been putting together?
It'll be today. So a lot of you have sent in 10-second or smaller videos wishing your other parishioners a happy Easter. So that is coming soon. Can anybody still send those in?
If they want to.
If you want to, you can still send them in. All you have to do is make a little video, 10 seconds or less, and go, Happy Easter! That's all you got to do. It's very easy. Don't make it complicated. And send it to Rebecca at communications.
Send it to communication@hrccr.com.
Okay.
I'll put that in the comments too. Yeah.
Send it to communication at
hrccr.com.
Okay, guys? So send it there. Make your video today and send it to Rebecca. Any other questions? It is going to be an awesome video.
It is.
I love it already. I saw it earlier. It's amazing. Any other questions out there today? While we are waiting on that, it's very important that as we go forward here, for everybody to be joyful and to be purposely joyful. You and I are Easter people, right? We have hope and joy and perseverance and courage. And so be joyful, and be purposely joyful. You have to be joyful on purpose, because all of us could be like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and I don't like being by you, don't touch me, and all that kind of stuff, right? All of us can be like that, and all of us can complain. I have to stay home. I can't eat at restaurants. I'm just in a bad mood. All of us can do that, but we have to purposely be in a good mood. We have to purposely try to put ourselves in a good mood. We have to exercise. We have to eat healthy. I'm not doing that too well. I have to start doing that again. We have to eat healthy. We have to do things that help us, to be joyful. Also, in our area, we are getting to the peak times of the coronavirus. It's very strange because in other places they've already had their peak, but it appears as if our peak is coming soon, right? And so it's so important that you continue to stay home, that you continue to stay away from other people, that you wear your mask, right? And that you try to stay healthy, that you wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap, and that you just continue to take care of yourself, right? So important, okay?
All right.
So keep on trying to do that.
Miss Norma wants to know, do you think Jesus visited his mother after rising from the dead?
It is a, I would think so.
How could he not, right?
How could he not? Right? Yeah. But it is tradition that she was with the apostles in the upper room. And since he visited his apostles several times, whenever he would go in and say, peace be with you, how he would come in and say, peace be with you, peace be with you. So she was up there, and she would have been there. And it's believed that she was kind of holding everything together, because behind every good man is a woman, right?
Oh, yeah.
right. So absolutely.
Okay, Sharon said she was glad to see the post on the church window protection coming up. And
yes.
So Cindy said, what exactly is being done that's making such a big difference? So what are they doing to the stained glass exactly?
Oh, so you may not have noticed this, but because I'm here every day, I see everything every day. So the protection, it was so old and so stained and so cloudy that it was blocking the sun from going through the windows. And so it's going to be brighter now because it's clear. It's perfectly clear, and all of the light is able to go through the windows, and it's making all the colors just so beautiful, so beautiful.
So it's just being cleaned, or it's being redone, the protective layer?
The actual protection stuff is getting taken off because it's nasty and old, and then some new stuff is being put back on, and it's perfectly clear, so all the light is able to penetrate it.
That's amazing.
So I hope I answered that question.
Yeah. And then Kara wants to know if we can take them on a tour of the church to see the windows at some point.
Absolutely. After
We'll
this
do
is
a
over,
live,
of course.
or we
Kara.
could also do
Oh,
a live
a
tour.
live
Yeah.
tour. A live tour. Absolutely. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Yes. Absolutely.
Miss Rose Peterson says, can we please add to our prayers her brother's sister-in-law who has coronavirus?
We will definitely pray for your brother or your brother-in-law.
Brother's sister-in-law. So it's probably
Brother's
her sister-in-law.
sister-in-law.
Yeah.
We will pray
Extended,
for your brother's
Sister-in-law.
sister-in-law.
Yes.
And her name is?
Yes, that's a good thing. You can put Miss Rose. You can put her name in the
Yes.
comments.
It's
We'll
easier
add her.
to remember her name instead
Yes.
of your Rose's brother's sister-in-law.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, that was good. You got it.
Right.
Right.
Any other
Yes.
questions?
Are there any other questions
here today? And I will keep on keeping you updated on the church because the capital campaign stuff is still slowly moving out, and so I will keep you updated. Our next couple of projects are going to be the railings for the doorways. All of those are going to get done, and then after that is going to be the doors are going to be. I'm not sure yet, but we are almost fixing to decide if it's going to be better to get some new doors or to fix the ones that we already have. But I will keep you updated on all of that information as it comes up. I will also keep you updated on the playground because it is going to be coming in and it will definitely be done by the start of school next year. So we are super excited about that.
So, just an idea. How about we do the tour tomorrow at 1? Tomorrow's 1 o'clock, and then
Okay.
we could do a prayer in the church,
Okay.
maybe at the altar, so they can
Sure.
see it, so they can
Yeah, sure.
be in the church, in the main church.
Be in the church tomorrow.
Okay, just in case you didn't hear that, go ahead, Father, tell me.
I don't think it'll be all done by tomorrow, so maybe we should wait.
Oh, you want to wait? Okay.
Yeah.
We
so
will let
that
you know then. We'll let you know when we would take you on the tour of the.
inside of our church, so that you can see it
Yeah, good idea.
in its full glory, right?
Yes. Oh, and Miss Rose's is Mary Leslie Ann. That's who we're praying for.
Leslie Ann. That's who we're praying for. And someone else, just so that you know how close all of this is, somebody texted me earlier and said that their mom is getting tested for coronavirus in our parish. So it's somebody from our parish. So it's happening, and so just be so careful and be clean and be healthy and continue to take care of each other, okay? Any other questions, concerns, anything like that? So many of you have asked the $5 million question. When are we opening back up? I wish I knew. I don't know. It's going to depend on how things go in these next couple of weeks. I'm hoping that we can be opened up very soon because in some ways, for me personally, it's harder, to be closed. Because it would be easier for everybody to be able to be up here and come and talk to me in person and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that we are going to open up very fast. I'm hoping.
2 more questions.
Okay.
Are we receiving enough from the collections to keep everything going?
We are doing pretty...
Better than we expected, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing better than we expected, but if you know of anybody or if you're not, just encourage everybody to give what they're able to give because that'll help us through this difficult time, okay?
How are the rectory repairs coming?
They are stopped. I have a hole in my ceiling. I have carpet that's been torn up. So what I actually did was I borrowed some what do you call
The
those
wall
little-
paneling, what are
that
those called? Privacy screen?
Privacy screens, and I just put it all around that whole space so I don't have to look at it. And the leak for the shower that is over my kitchen, I just have a sign on there for everybody not to use it, so the housekeepers and all that don't use it. I have a sign, so all of that comes to a screeching halt. Now, we are going to fix the foundation, and we already had to cut down that beautiful oak tree out there because it was planted way too close, to the house. And so what was happening is the tree was sucking out all the moisture from under the house, and the house is starting to sink. So now that tree is gone, and then now we are going to do whatever has to be done to hold it back up. Because what was happening is all the tile in the house was starting to crack all the way across. And so it's a mess, but it's going to be fixed, and it's going to be fixed very slowly and as time goes on. But right now, there are other more important things to fix. So that's what we're going to be doing.
You mentioned the railing. So are you adding a railing to the entrance of the church at George Street closest to the rectory?
Yes. Yes, we are, actually. Yes. Every entrance is going to have a rail. And even the entrance to the rectory and to the church there, because if there's any kind of older priest here or something like that, I want that to be taken care of as well. So every door is gonna have one. Yes, ma'am. Or sir.
Awesome. Ma'am, yeah, that was Miss Peggy. Yep.
Yes, true story.
Awesome. Good job. Good guess. And that's it for now, unless they send in
Any
another
other
one.
questions, concerns about how things are going?
This has been a really good dialogue, Father.
Yes, it has.
They were listen to your homily this morning.
Yes, it's always good to dialogue, right? And find out from
And
the
if you
cat's mouth
didn't,
or
right,
from
yeah.
the dog's.
Oh, there. I don't know. What
Yeah.
does that say?
Anyway, cow's mouth or horse's mouth. It's the horse. The horse's mouth. I knew it was some animal.
The cow's mouth. That was great.
I'm gonna go through every animal until I get to the horse's
horse's
mouth.
mouth.
The horse's mouth. There you go.
Diane wants to make sure. Is it actually safe for you to live in the rectory at this time?
Yes, it is. Everything is plumbing got patched up where it was coming into the house, and so all of that's fine. It's completely dried out. I have fans on it. It's all dried out completely. Now there is still water somehow getting in from the George Street side. It's slowly kind of oozing through the wall somehow. I'm not sure. So that's also going to have to be fixed. So what I'm basically telling you is that I am taking my time because I'm going to fix the foundation. I'm going to fix the George Street wall. I'm going to fix all the plumbing. And then we'll actually start to fix everything, because if we don't fix those big problems, it's going to keep on happening. And I think everything is old and it's been patched up so much that has to stop now. And but it might mean that it might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might even take 3 years, but we will get it done slowly and as we're able to do that, because the rectory was not in our budget for this year, because what I had hoped to do was do like one space every year, like one area, but that's kind of not happened exactly how I had planned, right? And so, but it'll be okay. It's healthy enough for me.
Oh, Sharon said she's glad it's safe for you to be in there. And then Dolores said, thank you for everything you're doing. Such a blessing. You all make my day brighter.
Thank you. Anything else, guys?
Any other questions?
Any other questions about anything at all? And if there is anything that that we can help you with spiritually, or with your families, or with anything at all, email us and let us know so that we can try to do that for you. We try to think of everything, but we may not have everything handled. So if you need something, let us know, okay? Let us know. That's very important.
Bruno said he can remember when it was all built. The rectory and the church. And
Bruno. He's trouble. Just so you know that. Be careful for him. How are you, Bruno?
Bruno watched the buildings come up.
How are you, Bruno? Bruno, how are you? Is he answering?
Not yet. We got some thumbs up. I don't know who it came from. They just fly up. We're so happy everybody's here. We have we had 34 people joining us for chatting with Father Orrin.
Awesome.
I told him to come in like Mr. Rogers, change his
I'm going to do
cardigan
that.
and his
Next
shoes.
Next Tuesday, I'm going to come in and I'm going to do that.
Oh, Virginia's asking. Oh, Bruno says he's good. Virginia said,
awesome.
After all of this from the virus passes, are you going to stop doing rosary and mass live?
Well, the mass will stop going live. We hope to do the homilies and different things like that. But as far as the mass goes, it really needs to be something that people come to the church for. But when it comes to the rosaries and stuff like that, we probably won't do it every single day, but maybe every once in a while. So how about that?
But Father has been talking about what to do after this because he loves that y'all join us in prayer. So
absolutely. So the answer is yes and no. Both and. It's a very Catholic answer.
And Lenora is adding her sister-in-law Vicky, who's fighting cancer, to the prayer intentions.
Absolutely. We will definitely pray for her as well.
And Diane says, we love Bruno.
Yep. We do love Bruno.
All right.
Man, Bruno, it's so hard to not pick on you every day.
Aww.
I miss that so much. I miss picking on all of you so much. And being there with all of you. And it's really strange being inside of an empty church. You know, I mean, it really is. But, you know, like I said the other day, it's been amazing how I've been able to feel your prayers and to feel your presence. So thank you for praying and for being together every day online. And I just want to, give y'all a big thumbs up because a lot of you never used Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, but because you had to for your faith, you have gone out there and done your homework and you have been on there every day. So thank you for that. That's absolutely amazing. Any other questions, concerns?
We got, how are your puppies? And then hope your parents are well and your family. So.
My parents are staying home because I tell them every single day, stay home.
Do not leave
Do
your
not
house.
leave, ever. Be careful. I don't want them to get sick. And then my dogs are doing okay. Ignatius is going through a little bit of a difficult time right now, having to clean up some stuff in his room sometimes right now, but we are going to get through it. I guarantee you. But other than that, everybody's doing great. Any other questions, concerns, anything to ask? Keep on celebrating. It's Easter, everyone. Just remember, just because Lent is over doesn't mean you have to stop praying. And even after the coronavirus is gone, you don't have to stop praying. Keep on praying. God is there during the good times and during those times that are difficult. So, my dear friends, take care, have a good day, and God bless you.
Just a shout out to Cal, who said you're not kidding about computers. But Cal's been on there every day as well.
Every day.
Adding prayer intentions, doing it awesome.
Go Cougs. I had to throw
Natalie
that in.
says, do you need anything?
I am good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And that's
Oh,
it.
yes. Another thing. People have been asking, can I bring you an Easter basket? Can I bring you stuff? All this kind of stuff. Not right now. Because first off, I don't want to encourage you to get out of your house, okay, first off. And second off, I'm trying to stay healthy so that I can keep on doing all of this stuff and I can keep everything going around here, because every day I'm having to deal with capital campaign stuff and all this stuff and masks and everything else. So I don't want to get sick, and I don't want to get any of you sick.
Yes.
So stay home, stay healthy, and after all of this is over, we are going to have a big mass of Thanksgiving, and we're going to have a potluck like you've never seen before, and we're just going to have a great time. So I can't wait until that happens. So God bless you. Take care. And make someone happy today.
Oh.